Good evening and welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and on this channel, we talk about how to build credit, how to get excellent credit, and my journey to excellent credit too also as well. And if you haven't already and you've been watching these videos for a while, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And when you do that, make sure you hit the bell notification and select all notifications. That way you will never miss a single video or live stream as we make them here on this channel too also as well. Join our Patreon. The link to join our Patreon and support this channel too also as well can be found at the bottom of the About section of this channel too as well. And when you become a patron of this channel, you enjoy all the benefits of credit repair help and a credit coach too also as well, and me helping you every step of the way to increase your credit score and get you up into excellent credit category too as well. So that way you get assistance and help buying a home or buying homes, purchasing vehicles, applying for personal lines of credit, business lines of credit, business loans, and getting approved for those too also as well. So all of those are the benefits of joining with Patreon and becoming a patron member. So join our Patreon. Join our Facebook group, How to Get Excellent Credit. The link to join there can be found at the bottom of the About section of this channel. Like our Facebook page, How to Get an 800 Credit Score too also as well. So that way, in case you miss videos here on this channel, you can catch them there on our Facebook page. You can follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and all of the other social media networks too also as well. Those links can be found at the bottom of the About section of this channel too also as well. And also, if you'd like to email me, maybe you want to work one-on-one, have one-on-one sessions with me, my email, the link can be found at the bottom of the About section of this channel too also as well. Thank you to our 1,154 subscribers that we have today. It's truly a pleasure to help all of you as much as possible to increase your credit score. We've been working with several of you already since we started this channel, and we are so happy, every time you guys get your credit score increased too also as well. So definitely stay tuned to this channel because we'll be making several videos right now. We have almost 50 videos right now. We just started our channel on April 11th was the first video that we uploaded here to this channel too also as well. We do have our regular live stream is every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time, but we do make videos like this one in between Wednesdays too also as well, just to keep people up to date with things that's going on in the credit building community, as well as sharing knowledge and great information about how to increase your credit score, how to get prepared for buying a home, how to obtain personal lines of credit, business loans, business lines of credit, how to build business credit too also as well. And all of those topics are covered here on this channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score too also as well. Right now, we have Cliff Peters here with us. And Janelle as well. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to Cliff Peters. Cliff Peters, thank you so much for returning back and joining us in another live stream, brother. Thank you so much. You really add a lot of value to this group. We really appreciate you. And thank you for all you do for our live chats. Cliff Peters says, good night. Yes, I hope you are having a good night, Cliff Peters, too, also as well. Sorry, this is a late live stream. It's 12:15 a.m. over here Central Time, where we are at currently right now. And everyone also, please give a warm welcome to Janelle Leone. Janelle Leone, thank you so much for joining us once again. Janelle is truly a blessing and adds a lot of value to the group by helping us answer questions, recognizing comments too also as well, helping with the research for a lot of the topics that we share here on this channel too also as well. So Janelle is a big help to the channel. So I want to say a big thank you to Janelle. Thank you so much, Janelle. And Janelle, thanks for all the help. Also, right now we have 5 people with us here in the live chat. I want to say a warm welcome to all the 5 of you who are with us right now in the live chat, whether you are listening along or just watching. Feel free to do so, comment, raise questions as little or as often as you would like to also as well. There's a lot of things to learn, and that's where we're here for you to give you all the tips and tricks on how to increase your credit scores too also as well. So I want to thank you to all those people who are with us right now. We do have 6 people with us here in the live stream. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Really appreciate you. Janelle gives 2 thumbs up, okay signs, and a flex. 2 flexes of the muscles. Thank you so much, Janelle. Really appreciate that too, also as well. And also, everyone, please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps with the channel and helps with the YouTube algorithms. Also, share this video everywhere in all of your social media networks on Facebook and with all of your friends and family members too also as well. So this is going to be a short live stream, as short as possible, because I know the last time we did a pretty long one. I believe it was 2 hours. Last night we did another 2-hour one too also as well. And we did a lot of great topics that we went over, also. Last night we talked about when you are looking for an authorized user, what to look for, and which authorized users to get to increase your credit score to the maximum amount of points as possible. Whether you want to, offset a late payment or late payments, or whether or not you want to offset the collections on your credit report, hard inquiries, whatever the situation or case may be, is very important to know what type of AU or authorized users that you need. Okay. And we went over that in full detail in last night's live stream too also as well. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Plenty Water 77. Plenty Water says hello to everyone. Everyone, please say hello to Plenty Water 77. Everyone, please give a warm welcome as well to Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber is here with us, and she sent an emoji. I'm trying to figure out what emoji that is, but thank you so much for sharing that, Pink Lady Barber. Everyone say hello to Pink Lady Barber too also as well. And thank you for coming back again in another live stream to join us as well. So what I'm going to do right now is going to jump right into the topic here real quick. And while I'm doing that, as our traditions, you can feel free to leave comments. I do recognize all comments and answer all questions too also as well. And recognize everyone who comment and shares here in this live chat, which is kind of different from a lot of the other bigger channels, bigger YouTube channels where, while they're talking, they kind of skip a lot of comments and they don't answer comments, or they don't answer or recognize people or answer their questions at all. May feel like you're being ignored on those bigger channels, where that's never going to happen here. Trust me, because you could have me answering questions and recognizing comments, as well as Janelle also recognizing and answering comments too as well. And other people, other of you, that are here with us in the live chat. I know you guys also answer questions and recognize comments too also as well. So if you raise a question here or a comment, it definitely will be recognized and answered. So just please be aware of that. Okay. So also, Pink Lady Barber says, I think it's a hug. Okay. Thank you so much for that, Pink Lady Barber. Thank you for sharing. I see a lot of hugging going on here in the live chat. That's awesome. I'm glad, people are able to bond here. People are able to, connect and interact with each other on a great level here. And that's a wonderful thing. Our group is truly growing since we started the channel, and we really, really appreciate that. Appreciate all of you too as well. So while I'm doing the topic here, feel free to go ahead and leave your comments, your questions, suggestions, whatever the case is. They will be answered. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead as usual and share my screen with you guys. And that will just only take me a quick second real quick. And Here we are. If you can see my screen clearly, just go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments. And again, if you can see my screen clearly, go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments. Okay, as you can tell, the name of our live stream today on this topic is millions of points. Okay, I know it sparked a lot of curiosity with a lot of people. They're wondering, what is this millions of points that he's going to talk about? Well, if you're, in a credit building community, then I would assume if someone made a title like that of a video, I would assume they're going to talk about credit card points, right? Right. So you're absolutely 100% right. So that's basically what our topic is about. Janelle Leone types the number 1. Thank you so much for sharing, Janelle. Cliff Peters types the number 1. Thank you so much for that, Cliff Peters. Cliff Peters also says, keep up the good work. Excuse me. And gives 2 thumbs up too also as well. Thank you for the thumbs up, Cliff Peters. Excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this article here. And as you can see, it's coming from CNBC.com. That is the link. Credit card tips from a millennial with 10 million rewards. Okay. And the title of the article, which was published on July 16th this year, is a millennial with 10 million credit card points shares his top 3 tricks for managing credit cards. Okay. So this is a video that they made from CNBC. I'm not going to play the video because the software that I have here, it seems like I can't get the settings correct enough to the point where you guys would be able to hear it and enjoy it as well, So sorry about that, guys. But if you're interested in listening to this video, you can definitely do so, later on. You can click on it. It's about 1 minute and 40 seconds long. So feel free to listen to that, excuse me, if you like. Cliff Peters says, you're welcome. Okay, thank you for sharing, Cliff. Janelle says, you all are the ones that keep us going and growing, and 2 smiley face emojis. Thank you so much for sharing that also as well, Janelle. So it says here, starts off the article saying a 34-year-old entrepreneur with more than 10 million credit card rewards points knows what it takes to maximize rewards while still maintaining excellent credit. Okay, so now that they're saying excellent credit, I'm thinking of 2 things here. Okay, from a Vantage score standpoint, a credit score over 750, and from a FICO score standpoint, a credit score over 800. Okay, so which one, you might ask, are they talking about here? Okay, well, we'll soon find out. Chris Hutchins, a former Google employee and owner of the financial planning company Grove, is an avid credit card user with 16 credit cards and the rewards points to show for it. For the past decade, he's been working toward his goal of earning 10 million credit card points and recently surpassed that milestone also as well. Okay. Everyone, also, please give a warm welcome to Bodyguard 856. Welcome back, Bodyguard. Glad to have you back once again. So everyone say hello to Bodyguard 856. Bodyguard says, what's up, guys? Late live, can't stay long. Okay, not a problem. We do understand that. A lot of you may not be able to stay long. Not a problem at all. You could definitely catch the replay of this live stream later on. Bodyguard says hello to the ladies. So
me and Pink Lady.
Janelle and Pink Lady. So Bodyguard 856 says hello. Okay. So now this guy you're talking about, Chris Hutchins, he's a 34-year-old. He's an entrepreneur. And he used to work for Google, and he owns a financial planning company. Okay, so that's why they say he's an entrepreneur, and he has 16 credit cards right now, and tons of rewards points. Okay, 10 million credit card points. Okay, and he recently surpassed that 10 million credit card point mark. Let's see. Bodyguard 856 says TransUnion and Equifax went up 14 points due to Capital One secured card reporting. Yes, guys, Capital One is, pretty good, and that's the difference. Tell you guys one thing, right? The secured credit cards from the big banks, they have more weight with credit bureaus as far as how many points your credit scores can go up. So, guys, that's why Janelle and I was having that discussion today, actually, and we were talking about the Open Sky credit card, and we were like thinking about it. Why are we getting her the Open Sky credit card? One of the reasons is because she needs a bank account with some of the secured card issuers. Second reason is to avoid a hard inquiry, but Janelle doesn't have that many hard inquiries. So we were thinking about maybe instead of the Open Sky secured credit card, getting some secured credit cards from some of the big banks. Okay, and starting from there. And also, we were going to finish getting the Amazon secured credit card, which we were offered before they closed the offer. Okay, because right now that card is no longer being offered. It offers a 5% cash back with a free $40 gift card. It graduates after 7 months. So it's an awesome secured credit card. It graduates to a regular Amazon credit card after 7 months. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Hip to the Dip. Well, Victor. Victor, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back to also as well. Everyone say hello to Victor. Victor says, hey, y'all, and a cool emoji with the shades. Also, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Eddie Suarez, to also as well. Welcome back, buddy. And everyone, please say hello to Eddie Suarez. Eddie says, what's up, Lyndon, and chat, too, also as well. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, Eddie says, how's it going? It's going awesome there, Eddie. Thank you for asking too also as well. Janelle and I were talking about some strategies for getting her, completing her credit mix and getting her foundation set up with her secured credit cards and things so she can start, so she can continue building credit too also as well. Things are looking good for her. Next month, we are anticipating a credit score increase for Janelle. We're not sure exactly how many points she's going to get. Well, we do know for a fact her credit score is going to go up as of August 3rd next month. Okay. So other than that, Eddie, everything's great over here. Enjoying some nice weather, 60s and 70 degrees this weekend. Really awesome too also as well. So this guy here, Chris Hutchins, he's got over 10 million credit card points. And what we're going to do here is break down these credit card points here. And so that way we get a full understanding of how much, what those credit card points are worth. Okay, maybe some of you may already know, but I'm just going to put it up here on the screen for all of you guys. So that way everyone can see it. Everyone can, benefit from this knowledge too. So I'm just going to type into Google, like I already did this earlier, but I'm going to do it again. How much money is let's just say one credit card point worth? Okay, I already know the answer to this, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to put it up on screen so all of you can see it pretty much. And we click on this link here. Because even though this one here, the NerdWallet, gives several different Reward points, you know, the value of a 1 point, it differs from bank to bank, credit card to credit card. The City Double Cash card offers 2 cents per point, and they all differ, you know. So as you can see here, all right. But they did make an average here on. Let's click on this link at Value Penguin. I kind of like this site, Value Penguin. They're pretty good at this kind of stuff. Eddie Suarez says, cool. It's 85 degrees over here in NYC. Okay. Eddie, I'm from NYC too, born and raised, but somehow ended up in South Dakota, and Janelle too. But 85 degrees is, you know, kind of warm, but I used to enjoy those New York summers. They're awesome. Great to go out and go places, you know. Okay. So here we have it here. There's an article here if you guys interested in reading this here. It breaks down how much points are worth from different banks, from the Chase, American Express, Citibank, US Bank, and Capital One, how much they're worth and money value, as well as, you know, as far as cents. So this is pretty much broken down. If you're interested in reading that later on, the name of the article is called What Are Credit Card Points? What Are They Worth? And you'll find that on Value Penguin. Okay. But if I click back here, I'm going to go back to this excerpt here from the article. Then this paragraph says the value of a credit card point depends on how it's spent. It takes 80,000 points to pay for, okay, that's not it. This is the link here. Okay. That's from Value Penguin. The Chase Ultimate Rewards points are worth up to 1.5 cents each. So basically, some of them are worth 1.5 cents and 2 cents. Okay, so let's just make an average here, and let's just call it 1.5 cents. Okay, let's cut it. Let's meet it in the middle. Say 1.5 cents per credit card point, right? Okay. Now, oh yeah, Bodyguard 856 says, is there such a thing as too many authorized user accounts? I have one and was thinking of adding another. No, actually, Bodyguard, there's not none that I've heard of, just like there's no such thing as too many credit cards. Okay, it all depends on your individual situation and what you're trying to accomplish with the authorized user. As long as you know what you're trying to accomplish with the authorized user, then you can add on AUs. And if you reach to the point where you accomplish so much with your credit profile that you feel that there's nothing else left to accomplish right now with an authorized user because you've accomplished enough, then I believe at that point, you would have had enough authorized users. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that answers your question there, Bodyguard. Okay. And as far as what you're looking to accomplish, what I mean is say, for example, if you're looking to offset a late payment, which costs you, say, 80 points on your credit score, or you're looking to offset a collection on your credit report, which costs you 110 points on your credit score, or you're looking to offset some hard inquiries, which maybe costed you 60 points on your credit score, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So it all depends on what you're trying to accomplish. If you're trying to accomplish an 800 credit score, then you would need an average age of credit of 7 years. Okay. So whatever authorized user you get would have to have huge amount of age. Okay. More than 7 years, because when it's added on to your average age of accounts and calculated and averaged out, it would have to equal an average age of credit of 7 years, okay, for you to get an 800 credit score. All righty. So it all depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, Bodyguard. So excellent video you want to check out is the one we made last night, the live stream. The title of it is When You're Looking for an Authorized User. That's the title of it. Okay. And that fully breaks down in full detail how to go about getting an authorized user when you're thinking of getting one. Okay. Brian Taylor, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Brian Taylor. Welcome back, Brian Taylor, and everyone, please say hello to Brian Taylor too, also as well. Everyone, Brian Taylor has his own YouTube channel. He talks about credit repair and how to remove items off of your credit report. You're dropping a lot of knowledge there, so you definitely want to check out his channel. And to do so, you can click on his name inside of the chat, Brian Taylor. Click on a go to channel, and when you get there, click on subscribe and click on bell notifications too. Also, that way you won't miss any of his videos. All right. So Victor says, I was born and raised in Florida. Now I live in Texas. Couldn't get here fast enough. Okay, I can see why you went to Texas. Texas is a wonderful state. I mean, it was like many years ago. I want to say at least back in 2008 or 2009, I believe it was, when we first got hit with the recession. And I was working in a call center. Actually, we're talking to some clients on the phone, and a lot of them I went through a list from Texas, and it seemed like 80% or 80 or 90% of the people that I spoke to that lived in Texas were not either not affected by the recession or barely affected by the recession. Okay, it seemed like life, like they didn't even knew we were going through a recession. Pretty much that's how they lived their life at that time. Okay, so Texas is awesome. Eddie Suarez says, how many points you lose when you stop being an authorized user? Okay, well, basically, when you're removed from an authorized user account, basically, credit bureaus look at authorized user accounts as regular accounts. Okay. As well as Chase. Some of the big banks like Chase look at authorized users as regular accounts also too as well. As a matter of fact, an authorized user and every authorized user on your credit profile is counted against you in the Chase 524 rule. Okay, so basically, if you have 5 authorized users on your credit profile with Chase, you will not be able to get approved for a Chase credit card. Okay, with most Chase credit cards, that is. Some are not affected by that 524 rule, but most of them are. Okay, so that's why a lot of people say you should get the Chase cards first. Okay, and then get others cards after. All righty. So when you have an authorized user on your credit profile, you get points in different categories of the pie. Okay, and the pie I'm meaning as I'm referring to the 5 categories that you get points for that they consider when calculating your credit score, which are payment history, which is 35% of your credit score, credit usage, which is 30% of your credit score, length of credit, which is 15% of your credit score, and new credit, which is 10% of your credit score, and also credit mix, which is also 10% of your credit score. Easy way to remember that is 35, 15, 10, 10. So you're getting points in the payment history category. You're getting points in the credit uses category too also as well. You're getting points in the length of credit history, length of credit category too also as well. Okay, and for the credit mix, you're getting some point value there too also as well. When an account is removed, since authorized user is considered as a regular account, when you're taken off of an authorized user by the owner of the credit card, that still can possibly remain on your credit report for up to 10 years because according to Experian, one of the major credit bureaus, positive history, and also accounts remain on your account for up to 10 years. Okay. An authorized user can and cannot. It depends pretty much on the bank too, as well. And I know if they stop reporting it, it could just stay on your report. You'll see the credit limit there. It would note and it would say that the account was closed. But you would still be able to benefit from the payment history. Um, all of those categories that you would benefit from having a normal authorized user. It's just that you would not benefit from any additional credit history from the point after it was closed. I have an authorized user that was closed. It was a Chase account. It was a 2-year-old Chase account, and it was closed. But I still get credit for the average age of accounts, which increased my average age of accounts. The payment history, the 2-year payment history on the card, and all of those other categories too, also as well. Okay. So I hope that answers your questions. Your question, Eddie. So it's possible it may not drop your score hardly that much. I believe it should. A lot of people say it stays the same, actually. And that's the reason why, because authorized user can stay on your account for a long time. Okay, and even after you're removed, a lot of people have reported that their credit scores remain the same. Okay. Let's see. I'm just checking to see if I'm caught up here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So now back to our topic here. Being that we're gonna go by an average of 1.5 cents per credit card point. Okay, we're gonna start off with that calculation there. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we'll just use a simple calculator here. Let's see if I can pull up. Okay, you're very welcome, Eddie. Eddie gives 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much for those 2 thumbs up there, Eddie. Really appreciate that too, also as well. So what I'm going to do here is just get on a calculator real quick and try to do a quick calculation. Now we have 1.5 points. I don't think you guys can you guys see the calculator on the screen? I can't see it on you guys' screen. So instead of doing a calculator on my computer, I'm just going to go ahead and go over to Google and we'll do the calculation there. Okay, through Google. Okay. So what we're going to do is 1.5. Okay. We're going to times that by, and this guy here in the article, Chris Hutchins, has 10 million credit card points, right? It's 1.5 cents per point. So we're going to do 1.5 cents or 1.5. All right, we'll just make it cents so we can be precise. We can get a little idea how much money value we're talking about here. And times that by 10 million. Let's see how many. That's 1 million there. Another 0. Let's see. What is that? Is that 10 million there? Yeah, okay. I believe that's 10 million. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Okay. Click enter. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Times. I should take out the by. See if that makes it better. Okay, so now you got 15 million US cents. 1.5 US cents times 10 million equals 15 million US cents. So now what is let's convert the cents to dollar. We're going to use a convertunits.com. Convert that. We got 15 million cents. Yeah, 15 million. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, 15 million. Oh, okay. Need to type numbers in here. Let's just get it up to 15 million. Let's see how many zeros I need to add here. And then that should give us our results. I believe that's 15 million. Okay. So now 15 million cents. And then we're going to click on convert. See what we come out with. Okay. That's $150,000. Okay. Just add a comma there so we can see what that is. Okay. So basically, what this guy accumulated was over $150,000. Now, it's probably could be more than that. I believe it's more than that because if some of his credit card points are from, say, Citi, where he has, say, for example, a Citi Double Cash card, which offers 2 cents, up to 2 cents per point, then it could be a lot more than the $150,000 here that we're talking about. Is 10 million points. Okay. So that kind of gives us an idea of what he had accumulated. Okay. And let's see where we're at here. So it says here, let's get back to where we were. He says, I'm a pretty crazy card points optimizer. He tells CNBC Make It. Okay. Hutchins has a credit score of 817, which is no easy feat considering all the work that goes into managing over a dozen cards, which he has 16 cards. However, he clearly has a handle on the best ways to keep up with all those credit cards while still benefiting from earning an insane number of rewards points. While you may never accrue over 10 million credit card reward points, you can follow Hutchins' 3 key credit card best practices. Okay, and Hutchins, he has a credit score of over 800. So when they say he's in an excellent category, I'm assuming that they're going by the FICO scoring model here. Okay, which is anything over 800 and above is considered an excellent credit score. Okay. So Hutchins and a lot of other people with 800 credit scores, they have a lot of these things in common. Okay. And these are 3 of the points here, but there's over 6 of them, 6 tips that the 800 credit scores, what they use as best credit card practices also as well. Victor says, I currently have about 200,000 points I've collected. Okay, awesome. Congratulations, Victor, on that too also as well. That's a great accomplishment too. So what are you planning on doing with those points, those 200K points, Victor? Are you planning a vacation, possibly this year or next year with that 200K points? Okay, so the first tip that Hutchins gives here is pay your credit card bills on time and in full. You hear that, guys? So a lot of the 800 credit scores, they pay their bills in full. Okay. Actually, one of the guys that he has an 800 credit score, which I got my last 2 authorized users from, he always recommends pay your credit card bills off in full. Okay. Make sure that you're able to get a place with your cash flow that you're paying off your credit cards each month, Hutchins says. Payment history is the most important factor of your credit score, 35%, of course, okay? Making it crucial that you always pay your bill on time. In addition to timely payments, you should make it a goal to pay off your balance in full each month. So that way, people, you're getting points in two categories there. You're getting the payment history, which is 35% of your credit score, and you're also getting credit usage, which is 30% of your credit score. So if you do those two things, guys, you're getting up to 65% of your credit score right there. Okay, which is a lot of points. All right. This prevents you from accruing interest, which can be pretty high on rewards cards, and minimizes the chances you fall into debt. Hutchins stresses the importance of paying down your credit cards, especially if you want to reap the rewards many cards offers. Victor says, I'm considering a trip to Mallorca, Spain. That's an awesome thing there, Victor. If you do happen to go on that trip, definitely let me know. Where is Mallorca? Is that anywhere near Barcelona? Is Barcelona anywhere near that place? Yeah, so you definitely prevent yourself from paying interest, and they say it can be interest is pretty high on rewards cards. Okay, and prevents you from falling into debt. So what are you going to lose, guys, here by paying it off in full? Okay. There's no amount of points that is worth taking on interest payments for your credit cards, Hutchins says. So before anyone gets into the points game, if you will, make sure you're comfortable with paying down your credit cards and paying them off in full every month. Okay. So Janelle says, Victor, are you taking us with you? LOL. I don't think I could get the time off from work there. I probably could. I still got my vacation time I haven't taken yet, but all right. AutoPay is a helpful tool that can ensure payments are made on time and in full. You also can set up payment reminders through your card issuer and on your personal calendar. So that's another thing. Besides the AutoPay, the payment reminders can definitely help you out too, with that too also as well. So if you set up those two, it'll definitely help you, so that way you will never miss a payment. Pink Lady Barber says, I usually pay cards off in full also. I don't have a lot of points though. I do pretty good with cash back. Okay, yes, awesome. Pink Lady, that's a good thing. Cash back is great too also as well.
We're getting there too.
Yeah, we're getting there too with the pedal card. Cash back too also as well. And actually we're going to do a video about that soon. Victor says it is an island off the coast of Spain near Ibiza. Okay, wow. Sounds pretty exotic there, Victor. I'm sure you're going to have a great time there on that vacation. Do you know how soon you're going to go? Okay, so number two, the second tip that Hutchins gives here is don't close credit cards. Okay, so he's not saying don't close your oldest card. He's saying don't close credit cards. Okay. Closing a credit card may seem like a harmless action, but it can have adverse effects on your credit score. A May 2019 Bankrate survey found that 61% of American credit card holders said they had canceled at least one credit card, but just 42% knew that canceling a card typically decreases your credit score. Okay, so only 42% of the people knew that. So I'm sure that if more of those people knew, they wouldn't have canceled their cards. All right. Experts generally agree that it's not a good idea to close a credit card since your credit score can drop. So that is a possibility. It can drop. Okay. And that's due to many factors. And one of them being credit card utilization, credit card limits as well. Canceling a credit card negatively impacts your credit utilization rate, your CUR, which is the amount of credit you use divided by the amount of credit you have available across all your cards. Before you close a credit card, you should ask yourself some questions about why you want to cancel the card. Generally, it's a good idea to keep the card open, but there are a few exceptions, one being a card having a high annual fee. Hutchins recommends you downgrade. So he's saying to downgrade to a no-fee card if that is an option. with your bank. You can also call your card issuer and ask for the fee to be waived. It won't always work, but it is worth trying. Okay. Yes, it is definitely worth trying. I mean, if they do say yes, you just saved yourself anywhere from 25 to 50 bucks a year, maybe more depending on what card you have. Don't overspend just to earn rewards. Earning points is not free. Hutchins says you have to make purchases with your credit card in order to get rewards. And there is a fine line to walk in terms of charging too much on your card just to maximize rewards earnings. Hutchins urges cardholders to spend within their means and to avoid going overboard just to earn rewards. Overspending can lead you to fall into debt, which causes you to incur high interest charges and hurt your credit score. If you go buy a bunch of stuff you don't need just to earn points, you're actually going to be behind, Hutchins explains. That is so true. So I would say make sure that you're not exceeding what you need to spend or what you want to spend just to earn more points. Okay, so that's pretty much the end of the article here. Hutchins is giving some great advice here. The three things: don't overspend to earn rewards, only get things that you need. Okay, don't close credit cards. That's what he's saying. And pay credit card bills on time and in full. Okay, pretty simple. 3 tips here from a guy that has over 10 million credit card points for one, and also a guy that has 817 excellent credit scores. So, guys, I mean, if you don't want to listen to any advice there, I think you should listen to the people with the 800 credit scores. Okay, I definitely am, because I think I learned a lot from their experiences too, also as well, since they've been through it. What we're trying to go through now. Okay. So when they're saying, pay up your credit card in full, guys, that pretty much means, the best thing to do, you could always mess around with the 1%, 3%, 5%, utilization rate, 10%. You could play around with all of that. Okay. But you're hearing it from an 800 credit score. Okay. Pay your credit cards off in full. Okay. So there's no better advice that I could give you than that. So we learned a lot from, this topic today, millions of points. And if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down in the comment sections too, also as well. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and recognize everyone who have commented, shared, and also raised questions, helped answer questions too, also as well here. And do that, I'm going to jump on the camera with you guys as our tradition here on this channel. Okay. So if you could see me clearly on your screen, just go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments too, also as well. And if you cannot see me clearly on the screen, just let me know inside of the comments too also. First and foremost, I want to say a special thank you to Cliff Peters. Cliff Peters, thank you so much for coming back once again to our another live chat. So this is our last live chat today, because it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here in South Dakota Central Time. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get some sleep. Got to go to work in the morning. I'm so fortunate that I do kind of have banking hours, so I don't have to get up super early. Compared to years ago when I used to work construction, I had to get up like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It was ridiculous. Yeah. So do want to say a special thank you to Cliff Peters for sharing and contributing. Also, I want to say a special thank you to Plenty Water 77. Thank you so much, Plenty Water, for everything you do to add value to our live streams every time. Also, Janelle says, hey, everyone, thank you for coming on to our live stream. Sorry it's a late one, but we are glad to see you all here again. Yes, we are very happy to have all of you. Also, Victor says, I have accumulated my points from sign up bonuses and reaching minimum spend. I have 15 credit cards at the moment. Okay. Wow. You're pretty close to Hutchins there. Hutchins has 16. You only have one credit card away from Hutchins. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Pink Lady even says, wow. So thank you for sharing that, Hip to the Dip. I'm sure you will be doing, a lot of big things with your credit card points for sure. Also want to say a special thank you to Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber, we cannot begin to thank you so much for coming back, sharing, commenting, answering questions, and adding a lot of value to the group too also as well. And Victor says, correction, I have 13 credit cards and 2 charge cards. Okay. No problem. You're still pretty close to Hutchins there. um, but that's an awesome accomplishment. And the more credit cards you have, the better, as long as you can manage them wisely. Okay. I also want to say a special thank you to Bodyguard 856. Bodyguard 856, thank you so much for coming back once again. Thank you for commenting, sharing, and participating. Eddie Suarez says, good night, everyone. Great stream once again. Everyone say good night to Eddie. Thank you for coming back, Eddie. Also, as well, special thank you to Eddie Suarez. Special thank you to Hip to the Dip or Victor for commenting, sharing, and everyone say congratulations to Victor on his 200,000 point credit card points that he's accumulated so far. Big accomplishment there for you, Victor. That's awesome. Special thank you to Brian Taylor too, also as well. Thank you for coming back once again, buddy. We really appreciate you, and feel free to stop by anytime. All right. So, guys, again, another live stream completed. And if you have any further questions or comments, definitely just drop them in the comments. You can email me. The link is in the bottom of the about section of this channel. Oh, and if you haven't already, go and you've been watching this channel for a while in the videos, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. And when you do so, make sure that you hit the bell notifications. And when you do so, make sure that you hit select all notifications. That way you will never miss a single video as we make them here on this channel too also as well. Sorry, guys. There's been a little delay in the notifications when we go live. So I'll try my best to fix that, and in the meantime, what I'll do also is I'll start the premiere of the live stream a little early. So that way give you guys some time to get ready. That way you guys can get your notifications a little earlier. All righty. And also, you can follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all of the social media networks at the bottom of the about section of this channel too. All the links there are to follow me on social media there as well. Eddie Suarez says, good night, everyone. Great stream once again. Yeah, thank you so much for that, Eddie. I really appreciate you. And also, everyone, please hit the thumbs up button. It definitely helps the channel out tremendously. And it also helps with the YouTube algorithms as well. Janelle says, y'all have a great night. Sleep, sweet dreams. Too also as well. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. And like our Facebook page, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. We will be live every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time, guys. We'll be live every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. That is our regular scheduled live stream. Okay. All of these live streams like this one during the week, weekends, are not our regular ones, or scheduled ones. Yes,
Pink Lady Barber.
Oh yeah, Pink Lady Barber. I saw that. Pink Lady says Dead Mouse took down all of his videos. Wow. Okay, no wonder I haven't heard from Dead Mouse in a while. Have you heard from Dead Mouse, Janelle? We haven't heard from Dead Mouse in probably a few days, maybe a week or so. We're not sure, but it's been a while. These days can go by so fast. It's hard to tell if it was a few days or a week or what have you. But I'm sorry to hear that. But thank you for Lady Barber. Whatever is going on with Dead Mouse, I hope he is okay. We all hope that he is safe and nothing bad has happened to Dead Mouse. Okay. So also, guys, join our Facebook credit group, which is our credit building community. How to get excellent credit. You can search for it on Facebook search bar, or you can find a link at the bottom of the About section of the channel too, also as well. And join our Patreon. You can join and support our channel with as little as $30 a month. The link can be found at the bottom of the About section of the channel too, also as well, where you can enjoy the benefits of credit repair, help, and also having a credit coach there with you every step of the way, increasing your credit score with you together on our journey to excellent credit too, also as well, helping you get approved for mortgages, car loans, personal lines of credit, business lines of credit, business loans, personal loans, and everything that you need to make your life better. Okay. So with that being said, thank you so much, guys, for joining us tonight in another live stream. I hope I wrap this up as short and sweet as possible for you guys. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this weekend. Start your week off, good. Actually start your week off great. Okay. Make this a great week. Okay. And a super Monday, marvelous Monday. Okay. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great night, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed.